What would you do if your own brother looked you dead in the eye right after your father's funeral and said you were too emotional to run the family company? That was me, Elena, standing in the black dress, still smelling of cemetery flowers, tears barely dry, while Marcus whispered to cousins and uncles that I was too fragile for the CEO chair he'd been eyeing since college. He thought the company was his birthright. He didn't know Dad had already rewritten the will in secret. This isn't just a family drama. It's about betrayal that cuts deeper than blood, hidden strength nobody saw coming, and the moment justice finally spoke louder than arrogance. But the real shock. The next day, when I walked into Dad's office to take my place, I heard Marcus on the phone with his lawyer. What he said next made me freeze in the doorway. Before we continue with this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Growing up, Marcus was untouchable. Dad's golden boy. Confident smirk, firm handshake, always the one who got it. Me? I was the passionate one. The one who cared too much, apparently. At family dinners, Dad would nod at Marcus's cold business plans while waving off my ideas. Too emotional, Elena. Customers don't buy tears. I swallowed it for years. Then I went to work in operations. 8 years. Turned 3 losing divisions into profit machines. Numbers don't lie, I did that. Marcus? He partied, networked, posted yacht pics. Dad still called him the future. Have you ever poured everything into something, only to hear your heart is the flaw? He even joked once I'd cry the company into bankruptcy. Everyone laughed. I smiled through gritted teeth. At the funeral reception, he pulled me aside. Sis, step back. This needs logic, not feelings. Little did he know, Dad had already chosen differently. Picture this, a stuffy lawyer's office the day after the funeral. Marcus sitting tall, already mentally measuring Dad's desk for his nameplate. Me? Still numb, clutching the tissue I'd carried since the graveside. Mr. Harlan cleared his throat and started reading. Personal assets to Marcus, 40% outright. Then the company. To Elena, 60% controlling interest, full voting rights. Silence. Thick. Deadly. Marcus's jaw dropped. Color drained from his face like someone pulled a plug. He stared at me, eyes narrowing. This has to be a mistake. She manipulated him. Those hospital visits. Dad's handwritten note followed. Elena has the empathy and vision to lead with both heart and head. Qualities Marcus has yet to learn. It felt like a slap and a hug at the same time. Have you ever watched someone realize their whole life plan just evaporated in front of them? Marcus exploded. This is ridiculous. But I didn't argue. I just stood up, legs shaky, and walked out. Straight to Dad's office. The door was cracked open, and Marcus was already inside, on the phone with his lawyer. I stopped dead in the hallway, breath caught in my throat. Marcus's voice sliced through the cracked door like a knife. We can contest this easily. She's too emotional, she'll crack under the first board meeting. Dig into those hospital visits. Undue influence. Brainwashing. Whatever sticks. My stomach twisted. This wasn't disappointment. This was war. He kept going, colder now. If we tie up the shares in court for years, she'll never run it. The company will bleed cash. She'll sell cheap, and we'll buy back control. Simple. Have you ever heard your own brother plot to destroy you? The person you grew up protecting, the one who used to steal your snacks and call you for advice at 2 a.m.? I pressed my back against the wall, tears burning, but I didn't cry. Not this time. Then my phone buzzed, quiet, urgent. A text from Mr. Harlan. Come back now. There's something your brother doesn't know. I pushed the door open hard. It slammed against the wall. Marcus spun around, phone still to his ear, smirk already forming. Eavesdropping now, sis? Classy. I didn't flinch. Hang up. He laughed, short, sharp, nervous. This doesn't concern you. Oh, it does. I stepped closer. Dad left one more thing you missed. His eyes flicked to the lawyer on speaker. Silence stretched. I pulled out my phone, hit play. Dad's voice filled the room, weak but clear. Protect the company, Elena. Marcus will try to take it. Don't let him. If he contests, his share drops to 10%. The rest goes to charity. I love you both, but I know my son. Marcus's face crumpled. The lawyer coughed awkwardly. That's ironclad. Have you ever seen arrogance shatter in real time? I looked straight at my brother. You called me too emotional. Turns out, that emotion was exactly what Dad trusted to save everything. But the board meeting was tomorrow, and I still had one card left to play. The next morning at the board meeting, I walked in wearing the same red blazer Dad once said made me look unstoppable. Marcus wasn't there. His lawyer sent a polite email instead. Client accepts the terms. Buyout offer pending. I took the chair at the head of the table. No tears. Just focus. The company didn't just survive, it grew. Turns out heart plus strategy beats cold ambition every time. Remember when he said I was too emotional? That weakness was the exact strength Dad bet on to protect what he'd built. Family isn't just blood. It's who stands beside you when the will is read, and who tries to burn it down. If you've ever been called too much, too sensitive, too anything, and then proved them wrong, drop heart over hustle in the comments. Like if justice hit different today. Subscribe for more stories where the underestimated win big. What's the moment family underestimated you? Tell me below. I'll read everyone.